Hey, happy Thursday.
Yeah, buddy.
Is it summer yet?
Is it summer yet? It's summertime shot.
Dario hasn't paid for his bet yet that we're out of the woods.
We've been busy.
But you're gonna. It'll be this weekend.
The hood almost
Saturday.
came out of you. That's how she talked to me on the regular, y'all. I'll pay up. I ain't mad at it.
I can't wait for you to be excited on Saturday.
But I mean, shit, I don't know if I'm going to be excited now if I get booked for this thing.
That doesn't matter.
You said that ain't got nothing to do with me.
Yeah, we got 6 hours to enjoy our morning before you got to go.
Y'all, is the pool open?
The pool open. The summertime is here.
Summertime. Boy, look, what's the thing you can't wait for the most aside the pool this summer?
Ooh, good question. Here's the thing. Here's my hot take. I actually do love street festivals.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people are like, it's the same every neighborhood. And I'm okay with that.
Yeah, right.
Because I love it.
Who mad at that?
I want the same vendors every single weekend in a different neighborhood.
I want to get out. I want to vibe. I want
to eat a little whatever overpriced sandwich.
Yeah. See the shops. Some of the shops be open, so you can slide in the shop.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
I want to look at all the jewelry that all looks the same.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Want to be hot and angry.
No, that's just you.
I want to be like, God damn, it's hot.
I love street festivals. I also love taking Campbell out on long walks in the summer. It's my favorite.
Doing it in the South Loop this time is going to hit different.
It is. I love going on the lakefront. The problem is he eats a lot of bird poop.
That dog got a problem.
I also don't want to muzzle him because I don't want people to be scared of him.
Don't muzzle him. I told you what you got to do.
Well, I do tug, like I do redirect him, but he's so fast and his nose is so long. He'll just snack. Oh God, it's so disgusting.
Yeah, that's it. Let's run it back. Let's not.
the goose poop.
The goose poop is just
God.
too much.
And he knows I hate geese. You know what I mean? And he wants to play with them. I'm like, they'll beat your ass, bro. Like they're going to peck you to death.
And they run in packs too.
Yeah.
Hoodlums.
Actually,
which one's the worst? Geese or pigeons?
Geese are the worst.
Pigeons are the worst.
No. You know what? Pigeons are the only. Here's the thing. I hate birds in general. Yeah. I think all birds are government officials. They work for the government, except for pigeons. You know why I feel bad for pigeons? Because we domesticated them and then we told them, never mind, we don't need you. And we let them out. Have you ever seen a picture of a pigeon nest? They don't know how to build nests. They just put twigs on top of each other.
That's all you need to do.
No. It's like 3-4 twigs. And then the egg sits, like, it's just so sad because they don't know how to, like, they did not evolve to become like wild animals. They're super domesticated and we just like let them out. Like,
I mean, over decades and they ain't figured out how to.
That's not how.
Hundreds of years?
Yeah, but no, not hundreds of years.
How long?
We only let them, like, we only released pigeons into the wild maybe in the last like 70 years. And they don't evolve that quickly. Like, species don't evolve that quickly.
Their brain ain't that big, huh?
Absolutely. Have you ever seen a pigeon's eyes?
Pigeon eyes.
In two different directions.
All right, y'all, man. Anyway, we in Kenwood. we in Kenwood,
Why'd you
man.
let me rant?
I don't know why I let that shit go. What were we talking about? How are we 3 minutes in?
I don't know.
I'm sorry for if y'all. This is what you get,
we're
man.
talking about goose poop.
Yeah, that was some transitions there. Let me tell you, we don't know when the fuck we domesticated pigeons.
I talk for a living. I could talk about anything. You know the question that's like, what's something you could talk about for 30 minutes? Literally anything.
Anything.
Throw any subject my way. I'll make some shit up.
Anything. I literally lost track of what the fuck we was doing. Y'all, we talking about Kenwood, the 39th community area. This one was fun because we were out on the street, the busiest street in all of Chicago. Who cares? Don't tell me Michigan Avenue is 53rd in Hyde Park.
It's actually 53rd.
It is too packed.
You know what? I'll pay you $20 if you go at any time of the day and get my parking.
Man, look, and not in that parking lot.
Yeah. On the street.
On the street.
If you can park on the street on 53rd, I'll give you $20.
If you spin the block more than once, less than one time, you a G.
Yeah, and Chef Eric Williams got the block on
Oh,
lock.
like-
So there's
Man.
all these good. Yeah,
We better start calling that Cash Money Records, boy. He just
There's
he
no
out
way.
here. He out here.
Yeah,
But
too much good food. Too many. It's just like a vibe. Like that
Yeah.
street is such. During the summer, that
it is.
street is a vibe.
yeah, it's just it's
you hear music
much of
coming
a-
out of the.
too much.
It's
Shit.
it's so fun. I love that.
You
street.
can't be hot rolling down the street there because you going your attitude. And this they closing down State Street.
just
to
just the bridge. Just the bridge.
Oh my goodness, y'all.
What
Anyway,
does that have to do with?
no, I'm just saying the streets. I was about to get on my tangent about how shitty this is.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, we were talking to Wendy from the Sajda House over in Kenwood, and which is the former Elijah Muhammad house, and a lot of history on this in Kenwood. Kenwood and Hyde Park, the line is not very blurred, but it could be a little blurred.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But we sat down there, we ran over some history. So I think you're gonna love it. This episode originally aired August 29th, 2022. Enjoy. Hey. What's up, everybody? How you doing?
That's me. I'm everybody. Just me today.
Just you.
Just me.
We are here on location.
Oh my god.
You like when I say that?
That's my origin story.
Yeah, it is. This is going to be how you become a anti-hero.
No, just straight up villain.
Just a straight up villain. No, we don't want that.
No, I want that.
We hope y'all doing good. No,
I don't. I'm straight.
We hope y'all doing good. Are you ready for some trivia?
Yes, I am.
All right. I got a good one.
I'm ready to flex my deductive
Deductives?
reasoning
Yeah, I like that. Hey,
muscle.
what famous, I don't know if it's famous, but like what very important company got its start here in Chicago? Multiple choice again. Rand McNally, the map maker.
The mat maker?
Map.
Oh.
Damn.
Like what kind of maps?
BAOL, America Online, or C, Circuit City.
I think I know the answer.
Do you know the answer?
Just by the inflection in your voice.
Okay. All right. Dang. I got to tell?
You gotta tell.
No, I ain't got no tell. Stop it. Y'all got it? Y'all, what's y'all deductive reason? I guess we'll figure that out when we come back.
Also,
but
they're not here, so we don't know.
well, I'm talking to them anyway.
Okay.
77 Flavors of Chicago starting right now.
This is the podcast where we visit all 77 of Chicago's historic neighborhoods and discuss their heritage and taste the amazing food.
And if you know anything about us, we love two things, food and Chicago, so I can't wait to burn this gas money.
You ready?
Let's get it.
This is the 77 Flavors of Chicago, the podcast.
Hey!
I'm going to say Circuit City.
Circuit? Did you come right out of the gate on them, huh? Circuit City?
I think so.
Okay, all right.
Is that correct?
I don't know. We're going to find out. People, what y'all think? What are y'all guesses? You should have had some time, y'all. I gave y'all some time.
That was like 10 seconds.
If you skipped 15 seconds, let me repeat the question. What famous company got its start here in Chicago? A, Rand McNally, the map maker.
Wow. All
B,
right, relax.
AOL, America Online, or C, Circuit City? Which one do you think it is?
Circuit City, Jeff.
C, Circuit City. Final answer.
Final answer.
Let me do this. I hate
Don't
doing
do
this.
that.
I'm gonna do this one.
Damn.
Y'all, it is not.
Is it AOL?
No. It is
the mat
Stop
company.
it.
They make
It is-
floor mats.
Y'all, it is
They make
Rand.
table mats.
No, it's
for
Rand
you and your
McNally.
family.
And Rand McNally, the map maker. They started here in Chicago, 1856, by
Wow.
William H. Rand and Andrew McNally were immigrants here to Chicago. They started a map making. They actually were run by. They were by the.
What?
Your boy was struggling. That
was good.
So they ran the Chicago Tribune's printing operations
Oh, okay.
in 1859.
Nice.
Yeah, they were in it in 1859.
Was it their fault that most maps are Eurocentric?
No, maybe. But at this point they were into printing. 1872, the first Rand McNally map appeared in the edition of Railroad Guide. 1873, they were incorporated as a business. 1904, their first road map was started.
That's what you used to print off of MapQuest before we had GPS.
Right. They were also the first major map publisher to embrace the numbered highway system also.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty cool. And so they were headquartered here in Chicago. They later moved to Skokie. And if anybody, Rand McNally makes any sense to you all, you want to get a better idea of, like, who they were. If you look in any textbooks and school books and big maps and things like that, they are the ones that really started it. Now, of course, there's many other cartographers out there, but
nice word. That's a 10-point word. Give yourself a coin.
You know what?
As you should.
Yeah.
There you go. You love a self-hyping king.
Like I had to recover. Your boy was battling over here.
It's a rough one.
But anyway, I hope y'all got that right. Now you can tell some people at work what you just learned from 77 Flavors of Chicago. But
if you have a map hanging up in your office, because most offices do.
They do.
What if it is
Rand McNally?
Now
you can. That's
R-A-N.
Yeah, R-A-N-D.
Rand.
Yep, like Randy without the Y.
Oh, that's
Rand.
stupid.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah.
If your name is Rand, your name is stupid.
Stop, damn.
I just want you to know that.
His ancestors, his family line, like, yo,
that's
what's going on?
That's your grandfather's name. He was also stupid.
Damn! Wow, what's going on?
What do you mean? It's the same energy as always. There's literally nothing different.
I guess you're right. Dario.
Sarah. The audacity to introduce ourselves after all that.
After all that bleep.
This is your first episode. Welcome.
Yeah, if this is your first one,
this is
we welcome and sorry at the same time.
No, not sorry.
you said we said what we
You're
say.
the nice one.
I'll be nice cop. I'll be nice. You get me on my bad side, then it's a problem. My bad side is south side.
I've almost never seen you.
No, because I don't get there. I don't get there.
You're a very calm person.
Yeah, I'm calm. Hey, life is too short. Life's too short.
Yeah.
Just don't try me.
Don't do me.
Just don't do me.
Because the cancer will come out.
Stop it. Y'all, it's been a week since we've been back from Colorado, and we still ain't recovered.
Emotionally,
we still have not recovered.
Mentally, breathability.
Y'all, right. Well, no, breathability, we good. I'm good.
That's true.
I'm good. But like we didn't get in till 3:30 last Sunday. Or we
like
timestamping the podcast. Yeah, we didn't get home yet till it was
5 in the morning.
Yeah. But the plane didn't land till 3:30.
Yeah, it was
Come
insane.
on, and we had stuff to do that day. Anyway,
it was trash.
So update on our life. That's it. we've been busy. We've been busy doing things, but it's all love because we have to be busy. That's all I can say.
Yeah,
we have to be busy.
I'd rather be busy. It's because it doesn't feel bad because it's like something we enjoy doing.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, if we didn't like this, if we were like had to go, do something for somebody else, then we would be like, man, this is trash.
That's why I like the more and more we do this and we do fun things for this, the more I don't enjoy
your real job.
My real life job.
Your real job.
It's really nothing against the job itself. It's just like in comparison.
Well, I had hate towards that job. Let me tell you.
I know you did. Well, no, I can't say that just yet because I'm still employed by them. Right. And just in case John is listening. All right. I can't be like, oh, fuck this job.
Yeah.
But truly, fuck this job. No. Just kidding. I love logistics.
Yeah.
I love moving freight.
Yeah, me too.
This is my passion.
Yeah. It's not me. But anyway, that's enough recap on us, man. Yeah, that's enough recap. Do you want to tell the people? Let's get started. What's wrong with me today?
What are you doing?
I don't know what's wrong with me today.
Are you okay?
You know what it is. The board is on my left side. It's normally on my right side. No. We're good. I can make do. I can adjust. I can pivot.
Yeah.
That's corporate. I can pivot. Yeah, I can pivot.
I feel like, all right. It's a minor.
That's a pivot. That's. Oh,
wow.
Man.
Wow.
Anyway, y'all ready?
That little girl looked at you like, the fuck is he doing?
I'm entertaining. That's why. I'm entertaining. Let's get tuned, y'all.
Let's.
That baby started crying as soon as we did that.
This
is whack. No, hey, y'all, we are in Kenwood community area, number 39.
Yeah.
Here are the boundaries. To the north, 43rd Street. To the south, Hyde Park Boulevard. To the east, Lake Michigan. And to the west, Cottage Grove Avenue. Now, we hinted at this last episode, a couple episodes ago when we did the Hyde Park.
So maybe 7 episodes ago.
Yeah, no. Who even knows at this point? But we hinted at it because we were talking about the Honorable Elijah Muhammad House, which is in Kenwood.
Right.
And Hyde Park and Kenwood have a very close connection, right? They have a very close connection to each other, almost blurred between the lines. So, but here's here's some history about how they got his name.
Okay.
Pretty cool. So got his name from the first resident here, Jonathan Asa Kennicott, in 1836. Which, fun fact, that was the year before Chicago was incorporated into a city. It was a village before then, a town. Yeah, a town. So remember we talked about the difference.
I remember.
Yeah. Fun fact about him, Jonathan got a degree at Rush Medical College in 1843. He built a home on 43rd Street, which is the northern boundary, in 1856, and he named the home to honor his mom's birthplace in Scotland. And Kenwood stuck. Kenwood stuck there.
Oh, that was the name?
That was the name. Yeah, that was the name, and Kenwood stuck with it. Some history about it. So this was a widely popular area. So you know how we're just north of Hyde Park.
Right.
Yeah, we're just north of Hyde Park, and you know Hyde Park was the place to be, right?
Right.
A resort town, and that's kind of what this was, because you had to pass through this. This was also part of, this was also part of the Hyde Park Township, obviously.
Yeah.
So this was a big, popular destination for people, particularly after the Chicago fire. So 1871, Chicago fire, this had a lot of prominent residents in it. And over the decades and years, century more, it did. We'll get to that at the very end. I'll talk about it. So people, long story short, people want to come here, right? They want to flock to it. From 1880 to the 1890s, the big story was it had a lot of apartments. And if you look outside, we are literally surrounded by apartments here.
We really are.
Yeah. So this is next door to an apartment. Right across the street are apartments. And they're all nice apartments. You know what I mean? That was the big thing. So back in those times, big luxury apartments just start popping up because,
not skyscrapers.
But like nice
3
apartments.
3-floor, 2-floor.
Yeah, nice apartments start popping up, and it was to accommodate the people that were here, right? And you had a lot of high profiles that were here.
Right.
Also, the L came. So the L came in 1907, and like everything, whenever you have transportation, especially after Chicago fire,
was that?
Transportation.
After that.
Well, I said especially.
Oh.
I
thought you said exponentially.
No, exponentially.
Okay. All right, go back when you're editing and listen to that.
Okay.
Specific word.
Okay, try to do me.
I'm just trying.
What's crazy is that you be right. Like I don't even be hearing what I be saying.
That's because I pay attention. You think I'm not paying attention?
No.
But it's because I want to
no, it's the listeners that be thinking you ain't paying attention.
Wow. First of all, fuck them. Okay. I'm just kidding. It's because I want to look at you while you're talking, but I also don't want to not
break the fourth wall. Yeah, you don't want to be.
I don't care about the fourth wall, but fourth wall.
I think you broke the fourth wall in this podcast before I did, which is cool. I like it.
I mean, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. That's what I'm saying.
We're
I like
not
it. Dang, I don't want no smoke.
Bruh.
We're real people.
Okay. Anyway, so that the L and all transportation helped bring the population, keep increasing the population out here. So now you have more affluent people. You got more, high profile residents. That's like, all right, we'll move out here. Because
do you have a list of people that live
I do. Yeah, I do. We'll talk about it.
Can we talk about it now?
Nope. Fun fact.
Keep saying affluent people. I want to know who these people are.
Let me do what I do. Baby. Let me do what I do.
But if you were a teacher and someone asked you a question,
well, that's why I'm not a teacher. That's why I'm not a teacher.
I mean,
Michael Jordan didn't want to be a coach because he knows he ain't got the patience for it.
Wow.
Anyway,
these Michael Jordan references.
Y'all, your boy, I'm up there.
My life.
You know what I mean? Is Obama Jordan? I mean, after that, it get a little muddy. I'm just playing. Y'all my ego is not like that, y'all. Just to let y'all know. Anyway, fun fact. The Chicago Beach Hotel was built in 1890.
That's the one that's almost right on Lakeshore?
Yes, but no. That's not the same one.
Right.
But it's the same concept. So it was a famous resort, right? It was a famous resort, and it had its own beach, private beach, which we know that's just Lakeshore, the Lake Michigan. You know, the beach out here. Yeah. Oakwood is right here, so don't try to do us.
But it was the water was further in, right?
Water was further in, so that beach. Yeah, you would.
Because there's no builds on the beach now.
Right.
At this point, it's just Lakeshore Drive is separated.
And Lakeshore Drive used to be the beach. That was the divider, right?
That's why you could have a place right on. Go to Evanston if you want a place on the beach.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'd be interested to see if they landfill that shoreline.
No, Evanston, you can have a place on the beach.
Yeah, I'm just saying, is that man-made though? You know what I mean? Like, because what we are, we're on man-made land right now. Not right now, but like, you know what I mean? Like this edge is. So that's interesting. I wanted to know. One more thing about that. The Chicago Beach Hotel actually served as a hospital during World War II, and after that, it was torn down and demolished. So, fun fact.
That's like the house in Downton Abbey. Oh.
Yeah, that's sad. I've never seen it, but it's crazy. 1930s, the population continued to grow, and with that, like now it's almost overpopulated. So what they start doing
now?
No,
by then,
1930.
Yeah.
The population. So you remember we talked about how like a lot of houses, people they would take one apartment and like subdivide that into like 5 different rooms, like apartments, right? And people just live there.
Yeah.
That's what started happening. So as popular as this place was, it started deteriorating. Also,
so like a 3-bedroom apartment became 3 1-bedroom apartments.
Pretty much, yeah. So
or 3 single room.
Apartments. So 1940s through the 50s, population started to increase even more. It went up 41%.
Damn.
And it's because, blacks started coming to the area. And, really cool, blacks coming to the area, but it's not cool because that's how the Chicago, part of the Black Belt, when they were forced to be out there, redlining.
Because they weren't allowed to be in other places. Right. So, of course, some areas were going to be overpopulated.
They just overpopulated and start pushing out. So, and that's how that story goes. To kind of go back just a few decades here, 1893, we talked about this when we were in Chinatown, about how the Asians moved out further south and slightly west, but mainly south. They also moved to this area. Also, after the World's Fair, how they were treated unfairly, you know what I mean? So they moved out here to this area. And did you know that Chicago is the 8th largest Asian community in the country?
I think we talked about this. Yeah,
did we? Yeah, we probably did.
I'm pretty sure we did.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Because then I said New York has the largest amount of Chinese people outside of China in the Chinatown in New York.
Right.
At least as of 10 years ago.
Right. Yeah. So we did talk about that, but it's pretty cool. Pretty cool that they're like a lot are here also too.
Yeah.
So
because you'd think they would be like on the West Coast.
Yeah, you would think.
Because I remember
they came from the West Coast, remember, because they worked on the railroads, and then they were just highly discriminated on there. They came here to Chicago. We gave them roses, and then we took the roses back. We never watered them.
Oops.
Yeah. Go back and listen to the episode.
Yeah. That was a cool episode.
That was
Steve Dolinsky
on that. That started season 2. Yeah. That was the start.
What season are we on now?
3. To be honest with you, we just...
this is episode 99 of season 3.
Here's what we're going to do. Every quarter is going to be a new season. That's
September,
fair.
Now.
Yeah, right. Well, right. September, but in October
November,
will be start of season 4. Y'all, we talking logistics on the podcast, whatever. Yeah, who cares? Anyway, 1940s, Hyde Park Kenwood Community Conference formed. And to help Kenwood with issues. Yeah, take a shot, y'all. That's on me.
And if you're new, anytime Dario burps on the podcast, you get to take a shot.
I'll be doing like a slight hiccup. That's
you
the
could
thing.
Also take it later.
If
it's like the middle of the day and
if you're at work, yeah. I mean,
also if you don't drink, take a shot of whatever you're.
Raise your right fist. Anytime. Anyway, 1940s, they started the Hyde Park Kenwood Community Conference formed. It's kind of like all the other community kind of groups, but not quite a building, but like the other community groups that started to kind of help people in the area and really help Kenwood with its integration. It's really what it was formed. Yeah. And to kind of keep, certain issues at bay. That's what that was started for. Right. Now, you want to know the notable people here, right?
Yes.
All right, let's go through the list.
Let's
go with the list here. Louis Sullivan, Muhammad Ali, Bill Veeck for you White Sox fans.
Who was that?
He was a player. He was traded to. He played on a couple of different teams, but he was big here. Here on the South Side. Sorry, I haven't done that in a long time. That's for you OGs out there. The Obamas, and if you don't know who they are, that's weird. But
it's weird.
Yeah,
maybe
it is.
You're 10?
Yeah,
I don't know.
You're right. Julius Rosenwald. Now, here's the thing about Julius Rosenwald. He was the president of Sears and Roebuck. Also, I did a little bit of research about him. I did not know this, but he actually was a huge philanthropist. He started over 5,000 schools for blacks.
Wow.
Yes. across America. And he started some here, of course, but 5,000 schools for African American kids. He started. So another reason why Sears Tower's name should have never changed. Although that wasn't Sears. That was the president. Change it to his name. I think we can Rosenwald. Change it to Rosenwald. Yeah. That sounds like some New York shit. So don't change it. Like now we're back to square one. Keep it as Sears. Muddy Waters and Louis Farrakhan. And we told you Elijah Muhammad. Go back a couple episodes to the Hyde Park episode. We had Wendy Muhammad on here. She was talking about it. So pretty cool. How about those facts? That's the news. I left the door.
How about airplane food?
No. I left the door wide open.
She said.
That's what she said.
You know, she can do whatever she wants.
She can. You know what I mean? Them late night snacks got to come through, you know?
Just gotta...
Got the munchies. Hey, all right, okay, all right. Enough. There's a family establishment, and we acting wild.
There are a lot of families.
Yeah, there's 2 to be exact. There's a lot.
4 children.
We are going to take a quick break like we always do. There's nothing new, except for if you're a new listener. Why do we keep saying that at this episode?
maybe we're manifesting an influx of new listeners.
Hey, share it. Go ahead and share it. So going to take a break. We got a bonus to Chicago restaurant that we're going to talk about. It's a pretty fun one. And then we're going to come back and talk about the food here in Goree that we ate today. So with that, y'all, stay tuned. We'll be right back, y'all.
Thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoy, or we hope you enjoyed that. Check back next Monday for a brand new episode, and next Thursday for another rerun. See ya.
Hey.
Thank you so much for listening to today's episode, and we hope you loved it.
And if you could, please follow us on social media at 77 Flavors Shy on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and Twitter.
If you have any ideas or deep dives that you'd love us to do, please contact us at media@77flavorsshy. That's the number 77 flavors and shy for Chicago.com.
If you like visuals, please subscribe and follow and watch us on our YouTube channel at the same thing, 77 Flavors Shy. Or search 77 Flavors of Chicago.
If you would like to support us monetarily, go ahead and click that Buzzsprout link in the description of this episode.
And as always, we gonna see you next week. Peace.